You there, Dan? Can you hear me good? Robert Jones, Kane, can you guys hear me? Oh, sweet. I know the lighting kind of sucks. I can't make up my mind. There we go. I don't know if it's the camera or the lighting. What's up, Ralph? Thanks, Kane. I appreciate that. How you guys doing today? Kane, you need to buy this. You need another Spider Co. Hey, Gabe. How's everybody's Wednesday going? How's your weather? Hey, Jason. Can't really see the purple on that one. What's up, Tyler? I just don't like this lighting, period. Marco, there you are. Nope. There. Grizzly Bear, how you doing? Rolf, how you liking that Sonora? And don't tell me you don't. Gabe, you know what? We got snow Saturday, Monday. It's pretty much all melted except for on the grass. I like snow, so. You're afraid of it? I was wondering how you think about that. Use it, buddy. They're meant to be. Great users. I can't believe you still have it, or did Barbie already snatch it? It's in your hand now. Fidgeting with it. What's up, Henry? Doesn't want to scratch it. Oh my God. Where's she at? Look at this poor thing. Of course, some of that's from just opening up a package, too. Somebody went tape happy. If you guys hear noise in the background, it's my dog. Get it? Bradford Mitchell, how you doing? It's hump day. Am I missing something? Cat Scratch, how you doing? It is hump day. There you go, Henry. I won't hate you for it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Been kind of floating around the lives lately and kind of wanted to touch base on something. Gabe, that Spyderco's going bye-bye. I just can't get into it. It's a pretty knife. It's my color. I love the blade, but I don't know. It's just not for me. Bradford Mitchell, don't yell at me for it either. Not every knife out there is made for everybody. Probably 250 cane. It's got those scales and then the old scales and a little bit of stuff with it. I don't have the box for it. It didn't come with the box, but I knew the person that I got it from, so it's all them Spyderco's you keep buying. Hey, Blind Woo, Fed. Uh, you can buy this one if you want, Fed. Ed. That drives me nuts when people call you Fed. That blade is just gorgeous, I think. I don't have a Sizzle account. Hey, Don Ray, nice to see you. I never did. I couldn't jump on your live from yesterday morning to determine if you got the bot to work right. Ralph, a lot of people say that. I'm not, it's not doing what it should. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Minda Milton. Barbie, tell Ralph you want to buy this for your Christmas present. Metal Relic, how you doing? Clip Rat, how you doing? Oh, nice, Dawn. I will next time. Is it the explanation point YouTube, like you said, command, or no? We'll try to get it. Cool. I'll have to try it, Dawn.
Won't put half face in there.
No. Well, hello, Dominic. Sports collectibles, nice. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, Dawn. Gotcha. I don't have it. I didn't know that everyone was subscribes. So I click regulars, which is something different. Oh, I click it on live chat. Oh, you're talking about for the bot. Gotcha. I want to know how you learned about it. Hi, you playing with the animals, Gabe? Nightbot, that's it. So I kind of went, hey, Kenman, how you doing, Dan? Now I see what you mean. I had to make sure Dan wasn't going to go live tonight before I went live. Dan, what you doing tonight? Thanks, Dawn. I do have some that aren't purple. That's a good one, Marco. I don't try to compete, though. Oh, no. Hopefully the dryer can be fixed easily and not have to purchase a brand new one. No, Rolf, he's not live. He was live last night. That was pretty cool live. Of course, you can't go wrong with the color cane. Well, hopefully it all works out for you. Kane, I've been collecting about 4.5 years now. I don't know if you guys paid attention, but a lot of the knives that I have, I'm going to sell. There's just way too many for one person, especially me. I've got my babies that I carry and don't really need to try to keep up with the maintenance on the rest of them, especially since I'm a newbie. Been collecting for 4.5 years, but have no idea. No, I maintain them somewhat. I did sharpen my American Blade Works Slippy the other day. I was proud of myself for that one. Accidentally unplugged. I mean, Ken went, Dan was at a bar last night. KDK will pick them up. I got a lot of people that said they'd maintain them for me, but I don't want to bother people with that. If I can't maintain them myself, I don't need them, is the way I look at it. I'll learn. There's enough videos out there. I get a bunch of you guys in the chat that I can always call if I need to. I know that. My biggest fear is the TS Prof, which I've not used yet, but hey, I'm going to have to use it on that hole when it comes time to sharpening it. Drive safe, Blue. Kyle, Jared, or Alex? I know who Kyle is. Jared Neves. Alex who? Hey, projectiles are sharp. How you doing? I always pay attention when the guys are sharpening their knives on lives so I can see the different ways people do it. Dan, are you still in here? Jason, it's a guided system, so I mean, I guess I could screw up a blade, but hey, you know what I noticed is your coffee cups are left-handed. You should be proud of that. The only way you can see the clown on the coffee cup is if you're doing it left-handed. I never noticed that until yesterday. Yeah, lefty mug. Imagine that. Did you set that up? Hey, Salvo, how are you? Marco, you haven't seen his coffee cups? You know, Jason, I watched my husband do it so many times. I should know how to do it. I think it's just intimidating because I've not done it. That and the angles. I'm not sure on the angles how they get those. I know there's a marker trick and stuff like that, but I'll get it figured out when it comes down to it. I'll try on a user knife. So if I screw it up, it won't be any love loss. That's the way I'm looking at it. I have, what is it? Bluminati and Twisted Sis coffee cup, Dan Kenman, and a Tri-Stash. And I have a Dan Kenman t-shirt and a Bluminati and Twisted Sis t-shirt. Exactly, Gabe. I almost bought the hoodie, but I got a Donnie hoodie coming. Yeah, those patches are cool. Do you see the coin that Twisted Sis showed today on Instagram that Blue made her? That's pretty cool. Hey, Tegan. Yeah, it's a pretty cool coin. Bluminati, did you make the patch for Twisted Sis? I know you're driving, but oh, I'll bet. They're not cheap, Gabe. Hey, Kelly. I can't bring out my latest purchase from Kelly because two of them are Christmas gifts. So I kind of wanted to jump on here because I was in a live stream the other night. And of course, I listen to a lot of them. I just sit there and play with the dog because she's so needy, which she should be. I mean, she's 3. And I heard something brought up and they were bashing a maker. Bowling ball, monkey fist. No, that's not what I bought. You guys will see it on a live. And I guess if you got a problem with the maker, whether it be something you purchase from Kelly Mishmash, something you purchase from Bluminati, or if he designed something for you, you got a problem with them, take it to them. Don't bash them on a live. It can do more damage. And believe it or not, you guys do set, like Dan, for instance, he's got over 10,000 followers. He talks about a knife and people want it. If he talks about how good it is, they check into it. Hey, NFK. Same with Metal Complex, Tri-State. I've noticed, believe it or not, I've only got not even 600 followers yet. 9.5K are bots. I've got 600 followers and people are asking me about the knives that I have. I mean, do you really, Blue? Nice. I've kind of went back and watched a lot of your previous videos you've done. I do, and I appreciate every single one of you. But I just kind of wanted to touch base, especially with it being Christmas time. And, this is their bread and butter. This is how they make their money. Well, isn't that something? Damn, Blue, I was going to go check it out too. How did I miss that? Dan, you are an influencer. Big time. But then again, a lot of your subs and followers are influencers to you too. That's a good one. Hey, BNA. Happy humping. I'm just saying, you do like talking knives. I think all of us do. But if you got a big problem with the maker, go to them first. 2 minutes? It's been longer than 2 minutes, Dana. It's been 23. Because that's how long I've been going. And Marco, I didn't have any problems with my live. There you go, Dawn. I'm the same way. It is great at times. Ha, nice, Jason. Yeah, I pretty much unsubbed to them as well. Marco, I quit trying to use a streaming service. At first, I was using StreamYard. I was having problems with that. Then I went to EV, had problems with that. Then I tried the OSB, had problems with that. Now I see how everybody else has problems except for Kenman. He seems to have it nailed. I'm not sure how, but hey, more power to him. Hey, Jim Cox. Now I just go straight through YouTube. Hey, Paul Mills. I end up watching Help with Gadgets the next morning. Yeah, say what? You have the only problem you have, Dan, is your uh, camera not focusing right. No, it's a purple Tonto. Believe it or not, it's the least favorite knife I have. And Dan just got a smock. Well, I've got a cheap camera, for one. Yeah, he got smacked. Hey, Ron, thanks for coming in. You know what, Kelly? Kill him with kindness. You got it. Tegan, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. I was reading Metal Complexes posted something about a Dixon, and this clown commented on it, and he rubbed me wrong just the right way that I actually commented on it, which I normally don't do. And oh my God, Metal Complex even reached out to me because the maker, I don't knock Spyderco, don't get me wrong. It's just not a knife for me. Hey, Burkles. You know what? Marco, this one was just, ooh, he was spiteful. I don't like spiteful people. Hey, Sheila. CPM 30, I want to say. Yep. CPM S30V. You're right, Dana. They do suck. You know what, NFK, I do too. And usually I don't even read the comments that are being said. And for some reason, I was reading those because, the Dixon's it's a big knife. And I wanted to see the comments, see if there's any women in there commenting on them. I know MPG's tried it. And she said the knife. No, I take that back. She was talking about the Machine Wise one. You learn a lot by reading the comments on a video. There you go, Burkles. Kelly, if you're not going to use it and abuse it, I get it. I totally get it. Hey, Robin. Jim, I have not tried the Dixon yet. I have 2 of the 3.5s and 1 3 inch. It's not every knife's going to be for everybody. No, Robert. I was going to try a Dixon at the next show. I think I might go to the Texas Blade Show. What, Kelly? Yelling, darn it. No. McNeese makes the Dixon. Oz makes the Rosie. Not everybody's into the same knives. Cliff, I've heard the opposite from a lot of people. For me, it's the Hump. Everything else about this knife, the blade, I love the blade on it. It's got a wicked blade. The lock's okay on it, but compared to the ones that I've had, the lock is the best part of this knife. You're correct, Burkles. There would not be that many makers out there either, if you think about it that way. Hey, Clint. Nice to see you. Gene. Paul Mills, it does look badass, but it's just not for me. Cliff, I will say I did go to a Spyderco booth at Blade Show, Texas, I think it was. And my biggest thing with Spyderco is the cheap scales they put on it, on most of them. But then that also gives you the option to customize it yourself. So if you look at it that way, and I did comment to them. That's a good one, Blue. I did comment to them about how I thought their scales felt cheap. So I guess that's kind of ignorant of me, but Wyoming, I'm the same boat. I just bought a knife that is USA made. It wasn't that expensive compared to some of my other knives, but it was in the $400 range, and I was disappointed in it. My son fell in love with it, so he got it. You ground the hump off the capara. Oh, no. Oops, sorry, guys. Hey, Twisted Sis. There is one Spyderco out there that I want that they no longer make, so I don't even try to find it. That's the way to do it, Wyoming Adventures. Exactly, Sheila. It's not that they're bad knives. It wasn't the Capara. It was the... what the hell was it? They're hard to find. Lanyard Man's got one. It wasn't the Nirvana. That shows you how much I'm into trying to find one, because I can't even think of the name of it. I know it when I see it, but... No, not the Dodo. That thing's ugly. Yeah, I don't even try to keep up with the mall Burkles, I'll be honest. Great Southern Treadkill. I almost said track kill. That would have been funny. I'd be pulling a Rob. But yeah, there's just a lot of makers out there, Burkles being one of them. If you got a problem with something that he makes, or there's something about it that's doesn't feel right, take it out with them. Don't bash them in lives or anything like that. Because believe it or not, nice Burgles. You didn't customize it. Just because you don't like a knife that they make doesn't necessarily mean that the people themselves are not nice. It's just not a knife for you. Like me, the Spyderco. I don't necessarily bash them. I just don't like the way their knives look. But there's enough people out there that do. Hey, Tegan. Welcome back. That's another thing, Gabe. I don't like Ultim handles. A lot of people do. Now, BNA, I do have a small Samenta that I like. If you were working, yeah, I get it, Jim. Hey, Jim, did you see Mayberry Customs the other day? I'm sure you did. The Kaisers did have some cool Christmas knives. They were cool looking. I'll give them that. Jim, no, his part of his shop caught on fire. That's true, Cat Scratch. Very true. Very true. You always have to keep in mind what somebody might be going through. And as a maker of knives, imagine the amount of complaints and the amount of griping that they hear. What did you get from him, Kane? Right, Burkles? Exactly. Gabe, you're correct. I still have the Cortex XL at the moment, yes. Oh, gotcha, Jim. I thought he bought a knife directly from you. I was going to say, no way did you get rid of that Mayberry. I've got a few knives in M390. Either M390 or Magna Cut seem to be the thing. Hey, $100 is $100, Kane. Especially with the prices today. I know a lot of people like that Spy 27. See, that's what I'm saying. G10. I've tried one knife with G10, and I guess there's different levels of G10 out there. And boy, that G10 was like as smooth as a baby's butt. It was crazy, but it wasn't to the point where it slid out of your hand. Hey, Brown Sugar, how are you? Cute, Jim. I would have pegged you for someone who's really into the steels. Everybody ready for Christmas? What time, Burkles? I like Magna Cut, but when you get into like Holtz and Koenigs, they're in 390. What's up, Level On Up? This guy's in Magna Cut. Yes, I did. That's why I was almost late to the my own live. I would have fit right in there. 7 Eastern, but it is a video. Okay. So he's not going to be live. I hear you, Tegan. There's so many different steels out there, it's unreal. Exactly, Paul Mills. I think most of the Ariuses are made of M390. Morpheuses, I think, are M390 and Magna Cut. There you go. Projectiles are sharp. Really? Uh-oh, Burkles. K390, is that a Spyderco thing? Hi, Jim Wellers. Thanks for stopping in. Level on up. Did your dad ever get a deer? I know he was trying. Adventure 50, hello. Magnamax. Magnamax is coming out. Her Spyderco is coming out with all this stuff. Yes, it is. 61. Wow. Mark it down, everybody. Saturday is Ralph's birthday. So when you see him in lives, get him. Well, Barbie, you know I'm not going to be there. That's way past my bedtime. I want to pop in an Adventure 50 live. Can't even manage that. I can't even stay awake for a Help with Gadgets live. You know what? I say that, Tegan, but then if I don't get sleep, I'm a grouch. Well, I wouldn't say grouch. I'm just not with it. Oh, heck yeah. I'll take it, Burkles. You know, in the summertime, I can stay awake longer. I have found that. But with it turning dark at 5:15, 5:30, I get up at 4:30 every day, so except for the weekends unless my dog says, "Hey, get up." There you go, Ralph. If I could, I would. Oh, wow, Dana. That would suck. I don't like it getting dark here at 5:15, 5:30. That annoys me, but I'm home by then, so of course when I'm driving to work it's dark. Did everybody see the Jimmy Crow knife for the giveaway? The 750 giveaway? I do love the cold Burkles, so we're even on that one. Can you guys see that? This lighting sucks. That might be. That's because you're young. I'm skilled. uh, I'll agree with you on a Kaiser. Pushing 30. Wow. Oh, wow, Paul. Hope everything goes well. I'm well past 30. I call it experienced. You know what, Tegan? Just wait. You might be a young pup now, but you'll get there. And I hope I'm around to say I told you so. Dana, push back. Close, Burkles. That was funny. And if I'm not around, Tegan, just picture me saying it to you. Elbow drop it. uh, Paul, rub brown sugar. She's got a bunch of luck. There you go, Jason. Uh, 19 is young. Yes, Sparkles. But you know what? He's in the service. So I can't knock him too bad. You got you're right, Ron. Projectiles are sharp. I have no knives coming. Military and construction. You're right, Blue. Damn, Tegan. I need to knock on wood before I say this. It's not real wood. I have no surgeries. Nice, Kane. Burgles, not only back problems, my God. Getting blown up and it's crazy. Hey, Dan Stan, how are you doing? Cliff, I take that back. I just broke my wrist 2 years ago. My right wrist. That's the first broken bone I've ever had. Hey, Mick. We went out on the river and I slipped on the sand because there was mud under it and I had no idea. Exactly, Paul. And down on the ground I went. Of course, instant reaction, put your hand out, and I broke my right wrist. And of course, I'm right handed. You know what? Adventure 50, I was supposed to have hip replacement. And I kind of, I'm scared to death of the surgery as well as being put under. So I lost some weight. And guess what? The hip pain went away. It's amazing what happens when you lose weight. You know what, Burgles? Yeah, you're right. It's kind of stupid that he would congratulate him for something like that, but I get it. Marco. Oh no, I got a big fear about being put under. There's something about it. I guess because I hear all the horror stories about people not coming out or having stuff wrong with them when they do come out. Robin, you got anything new coming? Brown sugar, I'll bet. I've heard that, Jim, but I don't have any problems with it now. I really don't. I don't have a pain in my knee like I did, which is what caused the hip, or the hip caused that. I get along great now. Exactly, Marco. You hear those horror stories too. Exactly, Paul. You don't know. I don't fear snakes. I'm iffy on the heights. If as long as I don't look down. Oh wow, Jim. I was gonna say that's young. Yeah, Ron, I don't like that either. Nice. That's good to hear, Robin. Yeah, I'm good. Well, Burkles, I didn't have a C-section. I went as natural as could be. It's probably why I only have one child. Yeah, I mean, it's scary to think. The one thing I am terrified of is going to the dentist. But everybody's terrified of them. Hey, B Shady. Stupid. I've got a bunch of tattoos, but can't stand going to the dentist and getting injected by the numbing. Well, Robert, you can have my turn. Robin, yeah, if they don't make it hurt. Oh, forget that, Jason. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing okay, B Shady. Trying to get in the holiday mood, but hey, the hell is that cyst? You're right, Burkles. It's a way different needle. Well, Cliff, if you weren't in freaking Alaska, tagging. Guess how many tattoos I have? No, Robin. Far from it. 3 or 4 blue? Hmm. Jason, not 25. I have 19. I know I got all the girls in here. The only one we're missing is Stacy. Brown Sugar, Cliff, you guys are guessing 17? 19 tattoos, Jim. I am not sleeved up. You were not, Jason. Not that far off at all. I'm getting ready to get number 20 and 21. Um, yeah, it's the dream catcher on my leg. And that. Kelly's got 22. I love ink, believe it or not. You guys are going to laugh at this one. Yes, I have a knife tattooed on my arm. own 4 mini Ariuses and a full DLC full size Arius. So yes, I still own the Arius. That's my babies. Now I don't have any face tattoos, no head tattoos, and no neck tattoos. I got Be Nice after the McNeese, their Ranger patch. I have to get it redone. The chick that did it did a crappy job on it. I'm going to get the DSKFS. I'm actually switching this over, Dana. It's going to be the purple inlaid one, but I'm going to get an American flag going around it. Ten tattoos, but 2 were given to you by Bluminati. Nice. I wouldn't say trashy, Robert. It's not buffering on my end. Paul, do you got to shut your phone off again? Weren't you having this problem in another life? Thank you, B Shady. None, huh, Gabe? Was it really, Ralph? Exactly. You do what you want to do. Tegan, does the hammerhead shark have significance to you, or you just getting it because you like it? Yeah, Gabe, when you've got scars and stuff like that. I can honestly say every single one of my tattoos has a meaning, so. That I got because my brother was a big Browning fan and he's no longer with us. Never know, Blue. Really? That'd be too cool to see, Robin. Um, Chef Rocky has the Demko tattooed. So I found it funny. Hey, Dwayne. I found it funny that I would have the mini Arius. My husband had 12 USA made knives tattooed on his upper arm and was going to get his 13th for a baker's dozen right before he passed. There you go, Blue. Thanks, Kate. Hey, Titanium Justin, how you doing? There you go. There's nothing wrong with that, Tegan. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Now I see why you're doing it. A folding lawn chair. Hey, those things are wicked, Jim. Does everybody have snow on the ground now? A foot. Where are you at? Titanium? Justin? Where are you at? You gonna get his initials around it, Tegan? No one, Jim. I know you did, BNA. Jason, I know you did. Brown sugar, not yet. Not an inch. Wasn't that something? Well, Blue, you'll probably never get snow. Really, Jim. For some reason, I would think Oregon would get it. Yeah, right. Kelly. Yeah, but you got to deal with hurricanes and all that crap. So I'll take the snow. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, Jim. Nice, NFK. Clint, aren't you glad you're completely moved? Imagine that, Cliff. You probably get the most. Wow, Jim. I think we got about 3 or 4 here total. I don't know if I could do Alaska in the winter. That would be tough. Below zero? No, I'm good. Yeah, same here, Ralph. Yeah, it would have been a nightmare, Clint. At least now you can stay inside and just unpack. I want to go to Boston and New York in 2026. Hey, Chop Shop. How you doing? Yes, he is, Caleb. Or Jason, I'm sorry. I do want to go there. I want to meet Dana and his wife. I want to meet Bushcraft and his wife. Hopefully, I can make it to Jason and Brown Sugar. Never been on that coast, or that side, I should say. Whew. Yeah, but you know what? You've got some of the best skiing, I bet. Oh, that would be cool. Jim. I like their accent in Boston. Oh no, I got 3 weeks paid vacation coming, so Architecture of homes and buildings is one thing I really love looking at when you go to different places. Do they, Jim? Well, I ain't going to be there that long, Dana. I just got to figure out if I want to drive up or fly. Not too old. Jim, I want to see New York City just to see it. That is so strange, Paul. There you go, brown sugar. With a posse, they're not that bad. Road trips are fun, yes. Jim Cox, just think we could go out there and meet everybody. Well, that's debatable, Dana. I'd have to get shot glasses from each state I visited, though, because I collect shot glasses. What are you doing, girl? Oh, you got your. Yeah, Rolf, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to fly or drive again. I'd come in a day early, though. Earlier than what I did. Jason, I like any shot glasses. I got some from Spain that I just adore. Brown Sugar, you going to go to Blade Show, Atlanta? Yeah, Rolf, I think I'm going to. She said you too, Jason. You want the Spider Co one with the knife in it? All right, Tegan, see you later. Don't forget to feed the bunny. Oh, good. I didn't catch up with near as many people as I wanted to last year. It was an overwhelming experience. I'm going to go about another 10 minutes and then head out. The dog start going nuts. She wants to play. Grew up in New York City, huh? Well, it depends on what you're drinking, Jason. Yeah, Mick, you were from there too, weren't you? Oh, wow. Hey, Mr. Boomstick, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really, Gabe. I think everybody I grew up with. Nice brown sugar. That would be cool. I think everybody I grew up with, I still keep in contact with, only because they're all still here in Missouri. Cool, Adventure 50. I hope you do. There you go, brown sugar. Not me. I'm born and raised here in Missouri. I said when I retire, I'm leaving. Trying to catch. I must have missed something. Actually, not going to Florida. No offense, Kelly. Not a big fan of Florida. Um, Arizona, probably not because of the heat. Yeah, I know. Florida is nice to visit. I wouldn't want to live there. How's that? What are you doing? What? Not California. California to me would be the same as going to Florida. Northern Arizona is not that hot? Where do you live at now, B Shady? Oregon is home, though. Are you in Oregon? Exactly, Kelly. Okay. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. No matter where I go, it's pretty much going to be the same type of weather that Missouri has, which is fine. Would you leave him alone? Sorry, guys. You know, Jim, that's the biggest thing. Burkles, I was thinking Wyoming. I've been through Wyoming and absolutely fell in love with it on our way to Salt Lake City, Utah. Utah was gorgeous too, but it's Salt Lake City is high on the high side. Yeah, chop shop. If I could, I would. See you later, Robin. Thanks for coming in. Sure, I'll bet it would. Uh, hello. Wyoming Adventures is there. Hathaway Knives is there. And I know there's another maker in Wyoming. I just can't think of who they are. Oh, be shady. Dark water. What are you talking about, Kel? I don't see dark water. Oh, there we go. See you later, Jason. Have fun. Wow. Morels are the big ones here in Missouri. I don't know what other ones we have. Well, Dana, maybe. That's funny. Jason's got his hands full with them girls. All right, everyone. I'm going to end this live so I can play with the dog. She's driving me nuts. And now she's antagonizing the cat. Hey, Robo. How you doing tonight, Lego? Knew you were going to do that, Kelly. That's fun. Adventure 50, have a good night. Yeah, Paul Mills, thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. Fur baby a hug. Which one? I got two of them. See you soon, Dana. Let it go. Yeah, Robo, we'll see you next time. I'll probably try to go live next week. Thanks, Mick. Later, projectiles are sharp. Be safe out there.